Hey there, Prime Coders. Welcome back to Prime Coding. I am Aditya Mishra, and in this video, we'll discuss why will you get rejected in the interviews. Because most of the time, my comment section is filled with I'm not getting any response from the HR after my interview, or I got rejected. I don't know why. So in this video, I will let you know whole mistakes that a beginner usually do in their interviews that you don't need to do that. And everything is very subjective. I wrote as per my experience because I took around 200 plus mock sessions and I got whole intuition where the actually candidate is lagging. So this video will definitely help you to ace Capgemini, Cognizant, TCS, Accenture, Tech Mahindra and much more interview roles. Okay, so start with the very first, which is lack of technical skills. Totally, guys, this is remark that I always tell to the candidate whom I'm taking the mock session. So identify core technologies. Okay, core technologies in the sense in your resume there might be you wrote a technology used or technology that you know, and you wrote React.js, AngularJS, or any front-end frameworks or back-end frameworks, and someone asks you about the specific questions, you are totally blank. And it might be you memorize the difference or what do you mean by that particular technology, but someone asks you about the follow-ups, you become silent. So yes, this is the first and foremost thing that I want to discuss with you all is identify core technology into your resume. See what your resume is telling. Is what you are front-end engineer or you are a back-end engineer or what? Because let's say if you are a front-end engineer, you must have front-end technology listed in your resume. So try to know in depth of it. Not totally in depth, but you should able to answer the follow-up if the interviewer is asking to you. Let's move towards online learning and certifications. Because in the resume, in the very last column, we usually have certifications and achievement section. And I saw multiple resume where people don't have any certification or any achievements. So please don't do that. It is your 3 years or 4 years of engineering career and you don't even receive a certificate or an achievement. An achievement is not like that you need to show something, but it can be you solved this many problems or you have HackerRank certifications. At least try to redeem these free certificates and put it into your resume so that every section will be filled. Now we talk about build a project portfolio. Okay, it's totally depend upon the LinkedIn project as well. Okay, LinkedIn project, and it's totally depend upon your resume project. Okay, what you can do, either you can create your portfolio website where you can host or show your all project that you built, or try to create your project section in a proper manner. So let's say your project name is this project name. Okay, so you should use a separator to write your tech stack, or otherwise I will recommend you to write your tech stack in creating a bullet point. Okay, or what next you can do, create a live. If it is your full stack project, please deploy it, because deploying will only take your 5 to 10 minutes. So deploy it, put your GitHub link, and if you have a research paper with it, try to do that so that your resume will also look like a portfolio. If I want to go on any of the repository wherever I want to see the code, I can directly move and see that. Otherwise I can see your project section like your project code or your project website or anything. So try to build a decent portfolio in your project section. Okay, so let's move forward with poor problem solving skills. Yes, this is the great thing that I want to discuss with you all, because many of the people who interviewed for service based company, they think they will not ask technical problems or any problem solving skills. Okay, but it is the case. Let's say out of 100 people, you read 25 of the interview experience where only HR questions were asked. But let's say out of 100 people, 99 people got HR problems, but you got oops DBMS based problems, which is totally acceptable because you are a computer science guy, and as you are entering into the software engineering field, you should know about DBMS, CN, and basic concepts of fundamental concepts of problem solving as well. So this is the foremost thing that you need to prepare. Please thorough with DBMS and CN skills. CN is totally ignorable subjects. So try to go at least basic. What do you mean by NAT, DHCP, IP addresses, and classes of IP address, which are very basic questions to be asked in your interview. If you see the Infosys SP role, people just studied about the core subject and they forget about data structures, when a data structure plays an important role in Infosys SP role. So most of the people says in the interview, in the mock session as well, they said Sir, I wrote the last program in the very last month. After that, my programming skills and I didn't wrote any program. So it's a red flag. You are going in the software engineering. Let's say you want to give the TCS NQT digital role interview. Then you can expect the coding problems. It's totally depend upon the interviewer. Okay, please do that because it's an important point. So join coding groups, which I mean to say is you can either create your own group of people who are interested in coding, which will help you to motivate. Okay, let's solve this contest or let's do these types of problem. Let's take a sheet from Prime Coding and try to solve it. Create your group so that the engagement would be there and everyone is solving each problem. So you will be motivated. Okay, this person solved 2 problems, I will solve 3 problems and stuff like this. So review solutions, because in the lead code or code studio, if you submit your code, might be your code is not optimal, but the guy who's already solved wrote a very optimal code. So try to review that solution as well, because in the interview they can tell you, okay, can you have a different approach to solve this problem which is pretty optimal than that you wrote. So yes, this review solution option will help you to tackle this follow-up question upon your interview coding problems. Now, inability to communicate effectively. A big red flag into this, a big red flag, because people don't communicate well in the mock session. What I mean to say is public speaking. They are lagging in public speaking, or most of the time they're lagging in English. Okay, no one is going to see your grammar there. Just you need to maintain a fluency and try to speak slowly if you are getting stuck multiple times. Is it? But try to speak, at least try to speak with your friends, try to speak on the mic if it is possible, and I would say record yourself, because this is the most important type. If you open your mobile, turn on your camera and start speaking about any topic that you recently studied, then see, are you able to explain someone, or your representation skills is up to the mark, where you are actually lagging and how you can improve yourself. So this technique will help you to increase the ability of communication. Now, not researching the company. This is again the red flag, guys. Whoever marking this point will definitely ace the interview, because people don't do research on the company before going to the interview, because they think, okay, on campus Accenture came, let's sit for it. On campus TCS came, let's sit for it. But they don't even try to research what company does, what do you consistency, what do you services and stuff. So try to watch what is the reason of that company to be situated, what is the company insights, what all technology that they are doing. If you don't want to go specifically towards their career site or company website, you can either attend the PPTs, which is pre-placement talk in your college. It will be summarize of all what company do and how you can expect the questions around. Connect with the employees if it is possible. You can use LinkedIn and you can ask, okay, currently what technologies that Accenture is using, or what technologies that Capgemini is using, so that you can get a better idea where you need to spend more time on. Align your goals, because after getting these points or above points that I told, try to align your goals, create a realistic goal. Okay, I need to cover the company research as well, then need to record myself to check my communication skills and so on. Whatever I told, try to make a realistic goal, like this day I will complete this task, this day I will complete this task, and so on. Let's discuss about not taking mock interviews. Guys, you can ask your friends to take your mock interview, because mock interview is the thing when you sit in front of camera and you need to explain the topic your friend is asking or someone is asking you. So then you will get to know about what you actually know and what you actually studied, because most of the people studied everything but they're not able to speak or vomit into the interview. They started speaking some random thing which is not appropriate to the question. You need to stick on the question. Okay, you don't need to go out of the boundaries, because I saw people, okay, they ask me about my project, I will start burning 5 to 6 minutes. Totally depend upon the interviewer mood. Try to read the interviewer face, whether he or she is interested in your explanations or not. Okay, so regular scheduling. Let's say your interview have 1 week. Okay, so what you can do, every 2 days you can ask your friend, okay, let's have a mock session today, so that it will improve your communication skills, it will reduce your nervousness, and you will get few shortcut as well. If your interview is online, how you can communicate with your interviewer and how you can write your codes. So diverse question set. Okay, then where you will get it, like let's say I also upload the coding sheets, many coding sheets. You can take that because it contains current year as well as previous year coding problems. You can ask that to your friend. Otherwise, there are n number of interview experiences present on the internet. You can either go towards any of the interview experience and start asking questions on to your friends, whoever you're taking a mock session. Okay, feedback and iteration. let's say very first interview you got a paper of feedback. Now you need to work on it continuously, you need to work on it and try to reduce the feedback points in your next mock session. Okay, so this will definitely help you to ace your interviews. Now if you talk about one-to-one mock session, which is worth of rupees 594, you will just get it in just 299, or it's totally depend upon the company that you are applying for. So yes, 200 plus sessions. In every session you will get 1 hour of in detailed mock interview where the people will test your speaking skills, communication skills, your core subject, your resume based problems, and much more. Now if you talk about resume review, everything that should not be inside your resume will be removed. All the modification, that person will let you know all things that you need to improve. Now personalized feedback where will give you the full feedback on your 1 hour of mock session. Okay, where you are lagging in, how you can improve. This is your communication skills, please improve it. Please try to focus on your resume. You wrote everything but you don't know much of the things. You are not able to answer the follow-up. This is your weak points, this is your strength point. How you can drive the interview towards your type, not towards the interviewer type. Okay, so it's totally depend upon the interviewee what he wants, whether he want to get shortlisted or you want to get him rejected. So expert guidance will be given to you. So for that, just head on to www.primecoding.in and book your mock session so that you can convert your interview opportunity into the offer letter and make your parents proud. Now you can see 200 plus mock session, a massive success rate. Okay, as you can see, this guy cracked 2 times NQT, one for digital and another is the upgradation, and he cracked the prime role. You can see this guy cracked a digital role and he's from Maharashtra, and also Adesh, he also cracked digital role and he is also from Maharashtra, Nagpur, I guess. Okay, so most of different states that we covered so that you can get multiple types of question. Okay, in which state what type of question has been asked. So do check this out. So poor body language, best part to take in this video, which is practice positive body language. Before going to it, what do you mean by poor body language? Like I saw personally when I take a mock session, people are like seeing upwards, downwards, then nodding and like this and like this. Don't do that. Still straight and see. Okay, observe everything. Try to have command on your fidgeting and stuff. Then only people can think, okay, he is a confident guy. But if you keep on looking here and there, and when it is a virtual interview, then it's look like you have your answers right in front of you and you want to just get a chance to watch that solutions. Okay, so mindfulness technique. So try to speak slow so that your mind is full with the words that you need to speak, because when the people speak in a very fast manner, so they lack of words, they start stuck in between the sentences and they're not able to frame next one where they need time to build another statement. So try to be very slow, not very slow, slow to medium, so that it will show you are very calm and you know how to speak, and every word that is coming from your mouth is clearly audible. Okay, so these are the things that I will let you know, and you can take your video which will help you to recognize what is the stuff that you are lagging in and how you can improve it. Okay, so now negative attitude, reflect and reframe. So negative attitude, I want to tell you in this section is because sometimes in the mock session I usually tell people, okay, I know they are speaking right, but I usually tell, okay, this is wrong. How you get to know about this is totally wrong. Now the people, few of the people sit calm and they just ignore these words and okay sir, I will go through that, but I think this is the right solution. But most of the people, sir, no sir, how it is possible, I studied this, please bet me like this. Guys, you don't need to argue there. They are checking your capacity. If someone is pointing you out, also you are right, but still someone is pointing you out, how would be your reaction in the company? So they are checking your corporate ethics. So you need to be acceptable. Okay, if that guy is at a higher position, you can accept that fact. Try to give the answer in a very proper and in a gentle manner. Okay, which will definitely help you to crack your HR and behavior rounds. So surround yourself with positivity so that the positive energy will help you to generate the positive thoughts, and the positive thoughts, if you have, you will start speaking positive. Okay, so try to take note of these things that I wrote in negative attitudes, because this is most important. Now, not tailoring your resume, because the resume the company asks in the JD, you have totally different resume. So don't do that. At least tailor that resume with the JD. So keyword optimization. Either there are many websites which do this task for you. So what you can do next is you can find any of the website which will help you to optimize your resume keywords. Highlight the relevant experiences, such as, let's say you did some good task in your internship or you did some good task in your project. Try to highlight that word so that if someone asks you, because you only want interview to ask that problem, that's why you highlight it, then you have good amount of explanation to explain. Now seek for feedback. Okay, record yourself, then give it to someone else so that he or she will give you, okay, you are lagging here, man, you need to improve this side. So try to improve yourself afterwards. So if you want to tally your resume, so you can just book the resume session from Prime Coding, which is around quick 10 to 15 minute expert review session, where we'll let you know all your demerits of resume and how you can optimize it, which all tools that you need to use, and whether you need to change your template or not. Now, if you talk about overconfidence or underconfidence, so balance self-assessment, because in the interview, when the question comes into the candidate hand, they usually very confident into it, but when the question is going out of the candidate hand, they are underconfident. So don't create a graph like this. Okay, try to be, okay, small dip is fine, but don't give a full dip. Okay, try to maintain your confidence throughout the interview, because okay, if you don't know, you don't know. If you know, okay, it's good. So peer feedback, do take it from your friends, will definitely let you know. Okay, they will give you feedback on your confidence. Mock interview will definitely help you out to ace your overconfidence and underconfidence thing, because if you take the mock session, your both of the thing is clear, whether you are overconfident or underconfident and how you can overcome that. Now, if you talk about technical fallbacks during the interview, which is familiarity with the tools, time management, and ask for clarification. So please do that, because I saw multiple people start giving the answer, but they don't heard the question properly, or they misunderstood that particular problem. Don't do that until you are not clarified, fully acceptable with the question. Then only you should speak. Otherwise, you don't need to speak. Try to clarify the question as much as you can, so that you will not waste a single amount of minute. So yes, not providing enough detail in the answers. Okay, I saw many people, if I ask a question, he will just give me a one-liner answer. So don't do that. There is a STAR method that you need to use, which is situation, task, action, and result. Regarding that, you need to create a paragraph on your whole project section, so that it will be more attractive and you are able to hook the interviewer interest. Okay, so mock interviews will definitely help you to grab this particular point, okay, whether you are able to use star format or not. So please utilize the storytelling skills, because it is required, guys. Because if I tell you, okay, tell me about your resume, and you started speaking, okay, in the very first, you can say my name. You can tell, okay, my name is Aditya Mishra. I can also say, then why you should repeat the same thing or pointing the location where that thing is written? Just speak like in a storytelling manner. Okay, so if you want to see the project representation or how you can present your project, so you can check this video out. The link would be in the description. Ignoring soft skills. Yes, people don't mention their soft skills into the resume. Okay, they have a leadership or managerial, what type of skills they have, or they only equipped with the technical, but they are lagging in the soft skills. So try to identify the relevant skills, whatever you implemented in your project section or a final year project, you can add it here. Behavior examples and networking things that you want to show. Okay, you are a very handy person, which can be very joyful with other friends as well. Okay, so now lack of domain knowledge, industry research, join professional groups, and follow thought leaders, which means, let's say you are targeting AML, but you only know the theoretical part of it. You don't know the implemented part of it, or where that particular technology has been used. So try to go on LinkedIn, and definitely you will find these types of persons or industry research or professional groups. You will find that, so that you will get to know, okay, which technology is currently trending on and how it has been implementing in the companies. So try to get the basic domain knowledge, whatever the role that you are applying for. Now, not practicing behavioral question, because this is the most ignorance as well. People think, okay, HR, I will tackle it, but most of the time they start speaking some negative words. They start showing their negative or cruel sides as well. So don't do that. You need to play a role there. Okay, you are a good candidate for them, which they are looking for to hire. So please show your good part to the interviewer, and continuous learning. You will get n number of resources on the internet. Try to learn and get the template of how you need to answer the behavioral problems. Okay, so now being unfamiliar with the interview format, because they don't know, okay, what would be the format. Like in SP role, there is a full 40 minutes, or I would say 30 minutes of DSA problem. After that, whatever time left, they will start asking you the core questions on it. So try to prepare the format accordingly, whichever interview that you are going on. So format specific practice is required, and mock interview is basically type of all formats. Okay, so now join Prime Coding community, where you can contact your peers and get to know about what placement scenarios going on in their college and how they are getting on board, or all the stuff that you want to ask, because they are billion might. If you have any issues, you can ask here, because here you will get notes, interaction with your peers, networking with your peers, learn the things from your peers and share your knowledge with them. So link in the description, you can join it. So if you want to prepare for TCS and QT, their playlist is full filled with everything. Accenture is heavily filled with everything that you need to crack Accenture. Cognizant, Accenture and TCS, all the sheets are available on the channel as well as on the Telegram channel. So do check that out and prepare for these respective companies. Cognizant playlist is full filled with the resources that you need to require to crack your Cognizant placement. And TCS as well as any hiring alert, which is very genuine, will be given on this channel, so that you are able to grab that before time. And do subscribe it to get the latest news. So thanks for watching this video. If you're still watching, do consider like this video, subscribe this channel if you have not, and do share with your friends so that your friend can also grow into his career. And we'll meet you with a new video soon.